Who's the GOAT? Who is the greatest of all time in mixed martial arts? Stay tuned. Watch this video and let me know in the comments below if you agree with me. That was backwards. If you agree with me. Nevertheless, let's get into it. Let's go. Here he comes to save the day. Demetrius Johnson, Mighty Mouse. He's got to at least be brought up. Do I think he's the greatest of all time? No. I just don't. He's really, really fast. He's got a good IQ. But I don't think he's in the conversation for GOAT. Thank you. Next. Jump right into one of my favorites, Anderson the Spider Silva. I really think we can make a strong argument for him. But in reality, second place isn't that bad. Let's hammer out a little GSP. GSP, there's an argument. His only flaw, his only mistake, was not taking Matt Serra serious. And he paid the ultimate price. He got starched. Bizarre. And then really, did he win that fight against Johnny Hendricks? No. So, in all, he's not the GOAT. But he's number 3 for me. Pow, 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 pow. I'm going to give it to Jon Jones. How can it not be Jon Jones? The only blemish in his career is the Matt Hamill, the 12-6 elbows. He was putting it on him, Randy Savage style, baby. Randy Savage. Just putting it on him. Just putting it on him. I've been working on the railroad. I think we get it. I hope we get it. You understand? He was doing 12-6 elbows. Look at a clock. He was starting from noon right to 6 in the afternoon. Blah. He's going from lunch to dinner. He's going from lunch to dinner. Jones. I think you'd be surprised. That's my boy Brennan Schaub. What's up? So, anyways, I don't know. Don't bang energy drinks and then knock out YouTube videos, because this is what you get. A little bit of me mixed with some bang energy drink. Jon Jones opens up his bout against Shogun Hua with a flying knee. Was he like 19? Youngest UFC champion of all time? All weight classes. Goes in and destroys and stops him. And has been unstoppable since. Greatness. He's great. He's phenomenal. His confidence, his moves, his creativity, his height, his range. Don't forget that his 2 brothers are professional football players, Pro Bowlers at that. The genetics that run in this kid's family are insane. Another thing I wanted to tell you, he's from upstate New York, which makes me like him just a little bit more. I don't know. Syracuse, baby. He had a blemish against his first fight with Alexander Gustafsson. They said he didn't take it serious. He didn't train for that fight. It was his first time fighting someone close to his height. It was his first time fighting someone close to his range. And really, it was a really, really close fight. Do you guys remember that? I actually remember watching that fight. And my wife fell asleep during that fight. I don't know. It's the first fight she ever fell asleep through. I don't know how she fell asleep through. But she fell asleep through it. And when the decision was announced, I jumped up and yelled at the TV because I disagreed that strongly. And I'm not a Gustafsson fan. I just thought he won that fight. I do. I think Jones took 4th and 5th. I think easily Gus took first, second, third. I really do. And maybe even 5th. I don't know. I'd have to watch it again. It's been a long time. Didn't look great in his comeback fight against OSP. Not GSP, but Ovince St Preux. He didn't look great, but he got it done. He did enough for the win. I think he even broke his arm, like with a kick. He broke his forearm. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I watched that fight with Brendan Schaub, by the way. In person. That is a super cool guy. Super, super cool guy. I don't know why he gets so much hate. Hate maybe because of jealousy? I don't know. He was super cool. He sat at a table with me and a buddy. It was just me and my buddy at this table for 5. It was a round table. They were all round tables. And he was like, hey, man, anybody sitting here? I was like, no. And he's like, can I sit here? And we're like, yeah. And he was like, awesome. And he just talked to us like old friends. I don't know. I've just always liked him. He's a cool dude. He's had some really cool rivalries, too. The one with, the Jackson Winklejohn famous one with Rashad Evans. That was a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to play out. I mean, that was juicy for back in the day. It was the first time teammates have ever decided to fight. I mean, at that scale, that was a juicy rivalry. Daniel Cormier thing was pretty fascinating, too, because Daniel Cormier is such a decorated wrestler, and Jon Jones, I believe, was JUCO wrestling. Now, he probably could have done better, but I believe he was JUCO. And he said, I bet I could take you down. And just him saying that, Daniel Cormier was offended, and it sparked one of the biggest light heavyweight rivalries that matched the Chuck and Tito one. It was a lot of fun to watch, and you know what? He took him down in the first round. Jones is talented. So, to kind of wrap this all up, Jones has never lost. Jones, he lost against Matt Hamill, but no, he didn't, right? He was just throwing elbows. But he's never lost. He doesn't look like he's going to lose anytime soon. He cleaned out the division when that division meant something. Today, that division really is a shell of itself. But he's ran through everybody. And now everybody from his era that was somebody is in Bellator. So, we're fishing for guys to fight Jon Jones. We're just trying to pull names out of a hat because he's ran through them. He gets through them with ease. The next thing I would really, 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 really love to see one more fight with DC. I don't know why, but I think, I do know why. You know what? Because that sells. Those two hate each other. They hate each other. And you feel that tension, and it builds the fight. It builds the excitement, and it makes you want to tune in. I get super excited thinking about that one. And then I'd love to see Jones go to heavyweight. I would love to see him fight Stipe. I don't really care about the Francis Ngannou. I just don't. I don't care. But I do want to see him versus Stipe, because Stipe is another relatively tall, 6'4", and rangy, and great hands, and possesses more power in his hands than Jones. Because if we're going to give Jones a knock, he doesn't have that sleep power, That's it. But he will choke you or strangle you or submit you quick. I mean, real proper. Ask a lot of legends. As a matter of fact, I saw the other day on Twitter or Instagram, I think Twitter. Anyways, he's a purple belt now at Gracie Barra. I think that's what it was. Yeah. So he's a purple belt now. So he's really going to start choking you out. That guy's submission levels and grappling IQ, though, he's definitely a black belt. He's choked out black belts. He choked out Rampage. I don't think he's ever been submitted. Choked out that dude. That's crazy. He's just ran through people. He's definitely the greatest of all time. Absolutely. Not even close. Not even close. And he's at a heavy enough weight class that you could pitch him against Fedor and make strong arguments that he could beat Fedor. Or, who is your greatest of all time? Jones is big enough or bigger than whoever you're thinking. So he could fight them. If you were going to say like Mighty Mouse is the greatest of all time, you're like, well, then throw him in there with Fedor. Good luck. Or you can say Mighty Mouse Johnson's the greatest of all time. Throw him in there with Jon Jones. Today. I'm just saying the greatest of all time, you could take Jones from that now into any era so far or to any weight class, and he's going to dominate, especially if he's bigger, clearly. But I think Jones beats Anderson Silva. I think he beats GSP. I think he beats Fedor. I think he's just the greatest of all time. I don't know. What I do know is that you can let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know. Check it out. Again, the thumbnail. How sick is that thumbnail? I love it. I can't get over how creative and funny this guy is. Check him out. It's my boy Brian on Twitter. He's even watermarking him now. If you'll look, that's his Twitter handle. Also, I will also tag him down in the bio. Put his Twitter information there. Hit him up. Just tell him your idea. Tell him, like, I'm thinking this. Here's what I want to do. And he'll put something together for you. I love it. I know you'll love it. I got that right this time. Boom. Yeah. Follow me on Instagram, James_Tiger_Taylor. Follow me on Twitter at MMA Docket. Be sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow, and that's what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to grow. All of you that watched the video and gave advice on my elbow, thank you so much. So far, I got supplements. I need to take some supplements. I'm going to get them this weekend at Sam's Club in Tulsa. But if anybody else has any other suggestions, I'm willing to try everything. See you guys.